Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Speaker, I rise to support H.R. 3578, Department of Homeland Security Science and Technology Reform and Improvement Act of 2015, and I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentlewoman's recognized.
Thank you so very much, Speaker. First, I want to say to the gentleman from Texas, thank you so very much for your leadership. Again, we have a great opportunity of working together, along with your ranking member, Mr. Richmond, and the chairman of the full committee, Mr. McCall, and as well Mr. Thompson. And I believe we are continuously building blocks of security for the American people. Research and development is a key component of the Department of Homeland Security's mission to make America more secure and better able to prevent, respond to, and recover from natural disasters and terrorist acts. In the constantly evolving threat landscape, technology-based force multipliers are essential for managing our borders, safeguarding cyberspace, and making sure we are resilient in the face of disasters. H.R. 3578 will improve the way the Science and Technology Directorate serves its customers within the department and the first responder community in 3 ways. Let me, before I say that, indicate to the chairman, we understand that we're looking at generational gaps. Terrorists are young. People who wish to undermine the landscape of cybersecurity can use, if I might say, these young minds, these technocrats, to do things that we may have never heard. And so our system must be resilient. So first, this bill requires S&T to engage in strategic planning and priority setting exercises that will assist Congress in measuring the management effectiveness and utility of the research and technologies it funds. This kind of self-assessment will make S&T a more effective partner to its customers, will help make its programs more efficient. Second, H.R. 3578 directs S&T to evaluate its university programs and collaborative agreements and assess its efforts to broaden outreach to diverse institutions which may have a unique expertise to add to S&T's ongoing work. Given the current fiscal challenges, it is critical that we maximize the way we leverage the capabilities of knowledge-rich universities, and this provision will help S&T do just that. In fact, I believe that the universities are our richest sources of talent, and not only for the researchers and the professors, but certainly the students who are young, who are there to do good, of whom we can utilize both their talent, their approach, and their intellect. Finally, the bill encourages carefully targeted venture capital investments in the Homeland Security enterprise that can accelerate product development and add mission-critical capabilities quickly and efficiently. These targeted investments will help put better technologies into the hands of DHS, boots on the ground, state and local first responders soon. Mr. Speaker, H.R. 3578 codifies existing practices at S&T and are working and will make S&T a stronger, more reliable partner in the Homeland Security mission. I encourage my colleagues to support this important bipartisan legislation, and as well, I continue to look forward to working with this subcommittee, among others, to begin to look at the cyberspace and the cybersecurity infrastructure. With that, I reserve my time.
The gentlewoman reserves. The gentleman from Texas is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I yield 4 minutes to my friend and colleague, the distinguished gentleman from Texas.
Again, I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentlewoman's recognized.
Thank you. In order to meet the needs of those on the front line of Homeland Security activities, from Customs and Border Protection and Transportation Security to local first responders, the Science and Technology Directorate must rapidly develop and deliver innovative solutions that advance DHS mission. I'm convinced that the whole matters of cyber technology are the new frontier of terrorism, and that this department must, as it has been very well prepared with human personnel being on the front lines as the first responders, must give them extra tools through S&T to help to further the mission of the security of this nation. It is a complex and difficult mission. H.R. 3578 puts S&T on a pathway to making smarter and quicker R&D investments in technology and tools that help our first responders do their jobs better and more effectively. With that, I ask my colleagues to support H.R. 3578, and I thank the proponent of this legislation and yield back.